Okay. Here we're going to look at level 3. Level 3 says, why is the parallelogram area formula the same as the rectangle area formula? Well, everybody, what shape is this piece of paper? It's a rectangle. So what would this distance be called? The base. What would this distance be called? Height. Does everybody agree then that the area would be found by doing base times height? Does that make sense? It's base times height?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what if I was to remove this triangle right here? Let's see if I can do it without scissors. Pretty unconvincing. Well,
don't worry, we have a good imagination. We can think of it like if it was straight.
thank you for your... You're pretty funny. Okay, what if I was to take off this triangle here and put it over here?
Call it motivation.
What shape does that look like?
Parallelogram.
Now what's important to realize is that this distance is still the same base, right? And this is still the same height. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what happened is we removed a triangle from over here to over here, and we created a parallelogram. It has the same area because it takes up exactly the same amount of space. After all, it's the same amount of paper, right? It has the same base, it has the same height. So therefore, that formula must be the same formula. So you can say that in words, you can choose to say it in pictures. Find a way to describe that fact. And that will be your answer for why the parallelogram formula is the same as the rectangle formula.
That's it?
That's it.
Y'all know what it is.
You just find a way to describe that process yourself, and you've got it. Okay? Second half. Why is the triangle area formula half the rectangle area formula? So again, what's this figure here?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. What would this be?
Base.
The base. What would this be?
Height.
Height. Okay, this is really a little bit interesting. What I'm going to do, I'm going to randomly choose a point at the top of the rectangle. If I cut from here to here, what will it leave me?
A triangle?
Triangle. But actually, more amazingly,
Three triangles.
3 triangles. So should it be divided by 3 if a rectangle makes 3 triangles?
Yeah.
Okay. So I cut to the corners. So does everybody agree that this has the same base that it had before?
Yeah.
And it also has the same height that it had before?
No.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because I went from this point.
Oh, okay.
So from here to here is exactly the same distance that it always was. What I want you to notice though, this is the interesting thing, you take these 2 leftover triangles and you put them together and they're exactly equal to this triangle.
Actually, that one on the other side looks a little off.
Well, it would be if I had done a really, really nice job of cutting. Okay? So you have to trust me on that. I hope you trust me. They're 2 exactly congruent triangles, which means, of course, that they're both exactly half of that rectangle.
Here, let me zoom in so the
So
people
it's-
online can know.
Base times height divided by 2,
See
because
that?
now we have 2 triangles instead of 1 rectangle. So, your job for level 3 is to describe that in words or in pictures. Why is it that 1 rectangle is exactly equal to 2 triangles? Thank you very much. Review if you need to.